Ladies and gentlemen, all right, listen up. What if I told you that being happy every single day isn't about having a perfect life? Yeah, that's right. Happiness isn't something you chase, it's something you build from the inside out. You don't need fancy things, big paychecks, or perfect situations. The real secret. It's all about small choices you make every morning, every minute, every moment. Stick with me because I'm about to show you how to unlock a kind of happiness so strong, so real, that even on your toughest days, you'll find a reason to smile. This isn't just talk. It's the way to change your life one day at a time. Keep listening and let's get you happy right now. Every day when you wake up, you face a choice that's more powerful than most people realize. The choice of your attitude. This is the moment where you decide how your whole day is going to feel before anything else even happens. Happiness begins with this decision because no matter what life throws at you, your attitude determines how you respond. The truth is, you don't have control over everything that happens in your world. There will be setbacks, problems, and unexpected surprises, but you absolutely have control over how you see those things and what you do about them. Think about it like this. Two people can experience the same difficult situation, but one will let it crush their spirit and ruin their day, while the other will find a way to stay positive and even grow from it. That difference, it's attitude. It's not about ignoring reality or pretending everything's perfect. It's about choosing to face the day with a mindset that says, I'm going to find the good, even when it's hidden. When you start your morning with this mindset, you're giving yourself a superpower. You're telling yourself that no matter what happens, you're going to keep your spirit strong, your heart light, and your focus on the things that lift you up. This choice is like setting a filter over your day. You can look at challenges as obstacles meant to stop you or as opportunities designed to make you stronger and wiser. You can choose to see people's kindness, or you can focus on their mistakes. You can find joy in small moments, like the sunshine on your face, a cup of coffee, or a smile from a stranger. Or you can miss those moments because you're too busy focusing on what's going wrong. Attitude shapes your perspective, and perspective shapes your reality. Now, I know some days it feels harder than others to be positive. Maybe you're tired, stressed, or carrying heavy burdens. On those days, choosing a good attitude might feel like climbing a mountain. But here's the thing, attitude is a muscle. The more you practice choosing it, the stronger it gets. Just like working out your body, it takes effort and repetition, but over time it becomes natural. You begin to catch yourself before you spiral into negativity. You start rewiring your brain to look for solutions instead of problems, blessings instead of complaints. One powerful way to build this attitude muscle is to start each morning with intention. Before you even get out of bed, say to yourself, today, I'm choosing to be happy. Today, I'm going to focus on the good. This simple practice sets your mind on a path toward positivity. It's like planting seeds that will grow throughout your day. When you commit to this choice, you're giving yourself a roadmap to navigate whatever comes your way. It's also important to guard your mind throughout the day. The world is full of negativity. The news, social media, even people around us can bring us down if we let them. Being aware of what you let into your mind and heart is part of keeping your attitude strong. Choose to listen to uplifting music, read encouraging words, and spend time with people who build you up. When you protect your mental space, you create an environment where happiness can flourish. Another key to maintaining a good attitude is self-talk, the little conversations you have with yourself inside your head. Often, we are our own worst critics. Negative self-talk can crush happiness before the day even starts. Instead, practice speaking kindly to yourself. Remind yourself of your strengths, your past wins, and your ability to overcome challenges. Encouraging words build confidence and set a positive tone. Remember, attitude doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect or ignoring real pain. It means facing reality with courage and choosing not to let hardship define you. Sometimes life will throw you curveballs, and it's okay to feel frustrated or sad. But don't unpack and live there. Feel those emotions, then refocus on what you can control, your attitude. This is where true happiness begins, in the space between what happens to you and how you respond. Choosing your attitude every morning is the foundation of being happy every day. It's a daily commitment to yourself that no matter the circumstances, you will seek the good, embrace challenges as growth, and find joy in simple moments. When you master this, happiness stops being a goal that's out of reach and becomes the natural rhythm of your life. It's not about luck or magic. It's about a powerful choice you make again and again, day after day. So the next time you wake up, remember this before you check your phone, before you get out of bed, before you let the world's troubles weigh you down. Choose your attitude. Choose to be happy. Choose to see the good, because that one choice can change your whole day, your whole life. Gratitude is one of the simplest yet most powerful tools you can use to improve your happiness every single day. It might sound a little basic or even cliché at first, but don't underestimate it. When you make a habit of focusing on what you are thankful for, it changes your entire outlook on life. It shifts your attention away from what's missing or what's wrong and places it on what's already good and right in front of you. This small shift can create a huge impact on your mental and emotional well-being. Think about how your mind works when you complain or focus on what you don't have. You start feeling frustrated, unhappy, and sometimes even stuck. But when you start to notice the good things, a roof over your head, food to eat, people who care about you, you begin to feel richer, even if your bank account says otherwise. Gratitude rewires your brain to look for the positives, and the more you practice it, the easier it becomes to spot these positive moments. You might wonder, but what if my life isn't perfect? What if I'm dealing with problems or pain? That's exactly when gratitude matters the most. It doesn't mean ignoring your struggles or pretending everything is fine when it's not. Instead, it means finding little sparks of goodness even in hard times. Maybe it's a friend who checked on you, a moment of laughter, or a sunset that took your breath away. When you hold on to those moments, they act like anchors that keep you grounded and hopeful. Making gratitude a daily habit is key. One simple way is to start or end your day by listing 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be huge or dramatic. It could be something as simple as a warm cup of tea, a good night's sleep, or a kind word from someone. Writing these down helps because it makes you slow down and really think about the good stuff. Over time, you build a mental inventory of blessings that you can pull from any time life feels tough. Practicing gratitude also changes your relationship with yourself and others. When you recognize the good in your life, you tend to be kinder and more patient with yourself. You stop being so hard on yourself for mistakes or setbacks because you realize that your worth isn't tied only to your achievements. You start to appreciate who you are right now in this moment. At the same time, gratitude helps you see the people around you in a new light. You begin to notice the ways they support you, even if they're not perfect. This strengthens your relationships because people feel appreciated and valued. And strong relationships are one of the biggest sources of happiness. Science backs this up too. Studies show that people who regularly practice gratitude have better mental health, sleep better, and feel more optimistic about their lives. Gratitude reduces stress and increases resilience, helping you bounce back faster from challenges. You don't have to do anything complicated. Just a few minutes each day focusing on gratitude can make a difference. Some people keep a gratitude journal, some share what they're thankful for with friends or family, and others simply take quiet moments to reflect. Find what works for you, but make it a priority. Remember, happiness isn't about waiting for more or better things to come your way. It's about recognizing and appreciating what you already have. Gratitude opens your eyes to the beauty and blessings in everyday life. Even when things aren't perfect, it fills your heart with joy and contentment, making happiness more accessible every day. So, start practicing gratitude today. Make it part of your daily routine. Notice how it shifts your mindset, brightens your mood, and helps you live with more happiness and peace. When you do this consistently, you'll find that happiness isn't something you chase. It's something that grows inside you naturally. Taking care of your body is one of the most important steps you can take to be happy every day, but it's something a lot of people overlook. The truth is, your physical health and your mental health are deeply connected. When you treat your body well, your mind follows. It's not just about looking good or fitting into a certain size. It's about feeling good from the inside out. When your body feels strong, energized, and healthy, it gives you a foundation to handle life's ups and downs with more ease and positivity. Let's start with something simple: sleep. Sleep is often underestimated, but it's the ultimate reset button for your body and brain. When you don't get enough sleep, your mood drops, your focus disappears, and stress builds up. You become more irritable and less able to enjoy the good things happening around you. On the other hand, when you prioritize quality sleep, you wake up feeling refreshed, more patient, and ready to take on whatever the day throws at you. Sleep helps your brain process emotions, clears out mental clutter, and boosts your overall well-being. Next up is what you eat. Food is fuel, and what you put into your body directly affects how you feel. When you eat nourishing, wholesome foods, you give your brain and body the energy they need to function at their best. That doesn't mean you have to eat perfectly or never enjoy treats. It means being mindful of how certain foods make you feel. Processed, sugary, or heavy foods can leave you feeling sluggish and tired. But fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins support steady energy and a clearer mind. When your body is nourished, your mood stabilizes and you're less likely to be dragged down by feelings of fatigue or frustration. Physical activity is another game changer. You don't have to run marathons or spend hours at the gym. Even simple activities like walking, stretching, or dancing can make a huge difference. Exercise releases chemicals in your brain called endorphins, which are natural mood lifters. They help reduce stress, anxiety, and feelings of depression. When you move your body regularly, you also build strength and stamina, which boosts your confidence. You feel more capable and alive. Movement connects your mind and body in a powerful way that helps keep happiness alive. Taking care of your body also means paying attention to what it needs beyond just food and exercise. It means listening when your body tells you to slow down, rest, or take a break. Many people push themselves too hard, ignoring signs of burnout or stress. This can lead to physical pain, exhaustion, and emotional overwhelm. Learning to rest without guilt is part of taking care of yourself. Rest isn't laziness. It's necessary maintenance. When you respect your body's limits and give it time to recover, you build resilience that keeps you strong over the long haul. Hydration is often overlooked, but is incredibly important too. Drinking enough water keeps your body functioning well and your brain sharp. Even mild dehydration can make you feel tired and cranky. Water supports your energy levels and helps your body flush out toxins. It's one of the simplest ways to boost your mood and physical health every day. Finally, taking care of your body means creating a routine that fits your life and feels sustainable. Don't try to overhaul everything at once or chase perfection. Small, consistent changes add up over time. Maybe it's going to bed 15 minutes earlier, drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, or taking a short walk after lunch. Find what works for you and make it a non-negotiable part of your daily life. When you honor your body with good sleep, nutritious food, regular movement, proper rest, and hydration, you build a strong base for happiness. Your body becomes a source of energy, strength, and joy rather than a place of pain or fatigue. This physical foundation supports your mental and emotional well-being, helping you face challenges with greater calm and positivity. In the end, taking care of your body is a powerful act of self-love. It sends a message to yourself that you matter, that your health and happiness are worth investing in every day. When you do this, happiness stops being a distant dream and becomes a natural part of your daily experience. Your body and mind work together in harmony, lifting you up and carrying you through life with more joy, resilience, and peace. So start today. Treat your body well and watch how your happiness grows. Building strong relationships is one of the most important keys to being happy every day. Human beings are wired for connection. We thrive when we feel seen, heard, and valued by others. When your relationships are healthy and supportive, they provide a source of joy, comfort, and strength that can carry you through even the toughest times. But good relationships don't just happen by accident. They require effort, care, and attention. First, it's important to understand that quality matters more than quantity. You don't need 100 friends or acquaintances to be happy. What matters is having a few people in your life who truly care about you and who you care about in return. These are the people you can be yourself with, who accept you with your flaws and all, who celebrate your successes and lift you up when you're down. These meaningful connections become your support system, your emotional safe space, and your source of encouragement. Building these relationships starts with being open and honest. When you communicate clearly and authentically, you invite others to do the same. Sharing your thoughts, feelings, and experiences builds trust and deepens bonds. It's okay to be vulnerable. It shows strength, not weakness. People respect honesty and are drawn to those who are real. When you open up, you give others the chance to understand you better and connect with you on a deeper level. Listening is another essential part of strong relationships. True listening means giving someone your full attention without interrupting or planning your response while they're talking. It means really hearing what they're saying, both with words and with feelings. When you listen with empathy and without judgment, you create a space where people feel safe to be themselves. This kind of listening strengthens trust and makes the other person feel valued and understood. Respect is the foundation that holds any relationship together. This means honoring boundaries, valuing differences, and treating others with kindness and consideration. Even when you disagree or face conflicts, respect keeps the connection alive and prevents hurt feelings from turning into resentment. Relationships grow when people feel respected and appreciated for who they are, not just for what they do or how they benefit you. Spending quality time together is vital too. Life can get busy, but making time for those important people shows that they matter to you. It doesn't have to be elaborate or expensive. Sometimes just a simple phone call, a walk, or sharing a meal together can strengthen your bond. Shared experiences build memories and deepen your connection over time. When you prioritize relationships, happiness naturally follows because you're investing in the people who bring joy and meaning to your life. Another key to strong relationships is forgiveness. No one is perfect and everyone makes mistakes. Holding on to grudges or past hurts only weighs you down and damages your happiness. Forgiveness frees you and the other person from the burden of resentment. It doesn't mean you have to forget or ignore the wrongs done, but it means you choose to let go and move forward. Forgiveness heals wounds and opens the door to renewed trust and connection. Being supportive and encouraging also makes a big difference. Celebrate the wins of those you care about, even when they're small. Offer a listening ear or a helping hand when they're struggling. Showing genuine interest in their lives and being there through thick and thin strengthens your bond. When you support others, you build a positive cycle where kindness and care flow back and forth, enriching everyone involved. Remember, strong relationships are a two-way street. It's about give and take, effort and reward. You can't expect others to show up for you if you're not willing to show up for them. Being reliable, trustworthy, and consistent builds a foundation others can count on. This mutual dependability creates a sense of security that nourishes happiness. In addition to close personal relationships, being part of a community or group can enhance your happiness. Whether it's family, friends, a club, church, or a volunteer group, belonging to something bigger than yourself gives you a sense of purpose and connection. It reminds you that you're not alone, that others share your values and interests, and that you're part of a larger story. In the end, happiness is deeply tied to the quality of your relationships. When you invest time, love, and respect in the people around you, you create a network of support and joy. This network helps you weather life's storms and celebrate its blessings. Strong relationships fill your life with laughter, comfort, and meaning. They remind you that life is better together. So start today by reaching out, being honest, listening more, and showing kindness. Build those connections with intention. When you do, you'll find that happiness isn't just a feeling. It's a way of life created through the love and support of the people who matter most. Having a clear purpose and setting goals is like having a roadmap for your happiness. When you know what you want and why you want it, life becomes more meaningful. Without purpose, days can feel aimless and happiness becomes fleeting. But when you have a sense of direction, even small steps forward bring satisfaction and hope. Purpose gives you a reason to get up in the morning, and goals help you measure your progress along the way. Together, they fuel motivation, boost confidence, and create lasting joy. The first step to finding your purpose is self-reflection. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? What makes me feel alive? What kind of impact do I want to have on the world or on the people around me? These questions help you discover what lights you up from the inside, beyond just temporary pleasures or outside expectations. Your purpose is deeply personal. It could be related to your family, career, creativity, spirituality, or serving others. When you connect with this core, you unlock a powerful source of happiness. Once you have a general sense of your purpose, setting goals is the way to turn it into action. Goals give you focus. They break your big dreams into manageable pieces. When you write down your goals, you clarify what success looks like, which keeps you motivated. Goals create momentum because each small win brings you closer to your purpose. It's important to set goals that are specific, realistic, and time-bound so you can track your progress and celebrate achievements along the way. Celebrating these milestones feeds your happiness by reminding you that your effort is paying off. Goals also help you develop discipline and resilience. When you have a target to aim for, you're more likely to push through challenges, distractions, and setbacks. The sense of working towards something meaningful keeps your spirits high even when things get tough. Discipline built through goal setting spills over into other areas of life, making you feel more in control and confident. This confidence is a key ingredient of happiness because it reduces anxiety and increases your belief that you can shape your future. Another important aspect is flexibility. Sometimes, as you move toward your goals, you'll realize you need to adjust your plans. Life throws curveballs, and your purpose may evolve over time. Being open to change without losing sight of your bigger why keeps you resilient. Instead of getting frustrated by detours, You learn to see them as part of the journey. This mindset helps maintain your happiness by reducing stress and disappointment when things don't go exactly as planned. Your purpose and goals also create a positive ripple of effect on your mindset. When you feel connected to a meaningful cause or vision, your thoughts become more hopeful and forward-looking. You start to focus on possibilities rather than problems. This optimism attracts more opportunities and positive experiences into your life, reinforcing your happiness. Purpose-driven people often report feeling a deeper sense of fulfillment and peace, even in the face of difficulties. Sharing your goals with others can amplify your happiness too. When you tell someone about your dreams, it builds accountability and encouragement. Support from friends, family, or mentors can provide motivation, advice, and perspective. Celebrating your progress with others makes the journey more joyful and reminds you that you're not alone. Connection and purpose together create a powerful combination for lasting happiness. It's also important to remember that your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing to bring happiness. Sometimes the simplest purposes, like being a loving parent, a good friend, or a reliable coworker, bring the most joy. Purpose is about living in alignment with what feels true to you, not meeting someone else's standards. When your daily actions match your purpose, even routine tasks feel more rewarding and happiness flows naturally. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of reflection. Regularly check in with yourself to see if your goals still align with your purpose and values. Adjust as needed. Take time to appreciate how far you've come. Gratitude for your progress enhances happiness by shifting your focus from what's missing to what you have. Reflection keeps you grounded and connected to your purpose, ensuring your happiness grows steadily over time. In the end, having a clear purpose and setting meaningful goals turns happiness from a fleeting mood into a lasting way of life. It gives your days meaning, your efforts direction, and your heart a reason to smile when you know where you're going and take steps every day to get there. You live with intention and joy. So start now, discover your purpose, set your goals, and watch how your happiness deepens and thrives. Taking care of your mental and physical health is one of the most important foundations for being happy every day. When your body feels good and your mind is clear, happiness becomes much easier to find. Often, people underestimate just how connected health and happiness are. You can have all the money and success in the world, but if you're exhausted, stressed, or overwhelmed, joy will be hard to hold on to. Prioritizing your well-being isn't selfish, it's necessary. It's the fuel that powers everything else in your life. Physical health starts with simple but consistent habits. Eating nutritious foods gives your body the vitamins and energy it needs to function well. When you eat well, you'll notice your mood improves, your energy levels rise, and your mind feels sharper. On the other hand, junk food and sugary snacks may give quick bursts of pleasure, but usually leave you feeling tired or moody afterward. Drink enough water is another small habit with big benefits. It keeps you hydrated, helps your brain work better, and supports your overall health. Exercise is equally powerful for happiness. Moving your body releases endorphins, often called feel-good chemicals. These natural mood boosters reduce stress and help combat anxiety and depression. You don't have to run marathons or spend hours in the gym. Finding an activity you enjoy, like walking, dancing, or stretching, and doing it regularly is enough to make a difference. Exercise also improves sleep quality, which is crucial because good sleep is one of the best ways to reset your brain and body each day. Taking care of your mental health goes hand in hand with physical health. Your thoughts and feelings influence how you experience life, so it's important to nurture a positive mindset and manage stress. Practicing mindfulness or meditation can help you stay present and calm your mind when worries start to build up. Even a few minutes of deep breathing or quiet reflection can break the cycle of negative thoughts and bring peace. These practices strengthen your ability to face challenges without feeling overwhelmed. Another important part of mental health is setting boundaries and knowing when to say no. Overcommitting yourself or constantly trying to please others drains your energy and happiness. It's okay to protect your time and space. Saying no doesn't make you selfish. It means you value yourself enough to prioritize what truly matters. When you create healthy boundaries, you reduce stress and create room for things that bring you joy. Sleep is often overlooked, but is critical to both mental and physical well-being. Poor sleep affects your mood, memory, and energy, making it harder to enjoy life and handle stress. Developing a bedtime routine, limiting screen time before bed, and creating a comfortable sleep environment can improve your rest. When you wake up refreshed, you're more likely to approach the day with positivity and resilience. Taking care of your health also means paying attention to your emotional needs. This could mean talking to trusted friends or family members when you're struggling, seeking professional support if needed, or simply allowing yourself to feel your emotions without judgment. Bottling up feelings or ignoring mental health can lead to bigger problems down the road. When you address your emotions honestly, you free yourself from unnecessary burdens and open the door to healing and happiness. Self-care is a broad concept, but essential for happiness. It means doing things that nurture and recharge you, whether that's reading a book, spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies, or simply taking a moment to relax. Life gets busy, but carving out time for self-care recharges your mind and body, making you better equipped to handle daily stresses and appreciate the good moments. Physical and mental health are deeply connected to happiness because they affect how you experience life moment to moment. When you feel physically strong and mentally balanced, your outlook brightens, your energy lifts, and your ability to cope with challenges improves. This creates a positive cycle where good health supports happiness and happiness motivates you to take care of yourself. Remember, taking care of your health is a daily practice, not a one-time fix. Small, consistent actions build up over time and lead to lasting improvements. Be patient and kind with yourself as you make these changes. Celebrate progress, no matter how small, and recognize that prioritizing your well-being is a powerful act of self-love. Ultimately, investing in your mental and physical health is investing in your happiness. When you feel good in your body and mind, you're more present, more joyful, and more resilient. You'll find it easier to enjoy life's simple pleasures and bounce back from setbacks. So start today, eat well, move your body, rest deeply, manage stress, and care for your emotions. Your happiness depends on it.